We are so excited. We have a bonus edition of testing for you today. We weren't sure that this was going to happen, so we didn't include it in any of our previous conversation, but we have this beautiful mixer on loan to us for a very short period of time to test.
And we are going to put it to its best use. Yeah, so when we were researching mixers, we kind of started at the very beginning, and it was talking about the style of mixer, and there are two main types. Planetary, which we kind of have touched on, which is Bosch and KitchenAid, and a spiral mixer. And spiral mixers are super popular in like commercial uses, bakeries, like pizza shops, anywhere that's making a ton of dough.
Yes.
Because it's so gentle on the dough. So what a spiral mixer is, it's where the bowl actually rotates, and then the pieces inside mostly stay still. This does rotate, but this arm will kind of stay in place.
It rotates because it's up against the rotating bowl.
Yes.
So there's no like
power source.
Yes, there's no parts in here that are controlling that arm. It's all from the bowl.
So we're super excited when we immediately were like, we need to try one of these. We've got to find one. And it's been a little difficult to track down, so we are so thrilled to have this loaner that we get to play with. And I'm so excited to see how it works.
I am too. I am like overjoyed.
Yeah. But today we're really just gonna get baking.
Yep.
So
we just want to see how this thing works.
Yeah. First up, cinnamon rolls.
We're gonna do cinnamon rolls. We know it's a thicker dough. We know it's something that has to be kneaded by hand for a really long time. We want to see if this really can replace the hand kneading and still be really gentle, but still get that good strong structure.
Yep. So we're gonna go jump right in. We're using Lori's cinnamon roll recipe from
Lowe's Kitchen Co.
Lowe's Kitchen Co. It's one of our favorites, one of our go-tos, and so we're gonna give it a go. The bowl scraper works really well.
Yeah, it does. The whole bowl is clean because of the scraper. It's really sharp on one side. It fits the bowl perfectly.
Flour is gonna go in. It's gonna start to come together.
It's like major ASMR. So satisfying. You can hear it starting to work hard.
That's pretty cool looking.
It's so neat.
And this arm, you see that bouncing as the thicker pieces of dough go around. That's what makes it so gentle. So we can see how this arm is coming out and bouncing with the shape of the dough. If this is really like clanking around and you have a really dense dough, you can actually hold this arm out and lock it, and then it will kind of just work with the shape of your dough. And it's just a little more gentle. But you can see how the dough is twisting around.
Everything is well incorporated. It looks beautiful. And it's still so quiet. You can hear when it's starting to work hard when there is resistance.
I love the speed of this. Like, that was my biggest complaint, is like the lowest speed on the Bosch is still so fast.
Yeah.
Where this is like when making dough and wanting to be gentle and part two of our testing day.
Yes, while we're waiting for our cinnamon roll dough to rise, we're gonna move on to making Courtney's classic vanilla cake.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this works.
We have changed the bowl.
Yes, so a few adjustments. We've switched from the metal spinning bowl and we put the post into the mixer. So now it operates similar to the Bosch, where it's got a bowl with a column and a post and then 2 whisk attachments.
So now the post is where all of the power is coming from instead of this guy right here.
All right.
Woo.
We're gonna cream our butter and sugar.
Here we go. Go sideways so you can see it. Already, this has only been mixing for what, 1 minute?
If that, 30 seconds maybe.
The butter looks wonderful. This is the lowest speed, but it's still slower. Would you say this is slower than the Nutrimil?
This is actually the second speed.
Oh,
this
it is
the slowest.
Oh, okay. The beaters are still moving. They look great.
So now this is like its medium speed. The Bosch, the Nutrimil, like their lowest speed is slower. I much prefer the lowest speed. This mixer, we're just stirring, adding ingredients, kneading.
One difference I am noticing that there is butter on the side of the bowl, but not at the bottom. With the Bosch and the Nutrimil, the beaters couldn't quite reach the bottom.
Yeah.
This looks like it might need a little help around the column and around the side, but the beaters are meeting the bottom.
It is so silky smooth.
This bowl is really light too. Like, this is easy to hold. It's not stressing my hands out. Initially, we were not going to test the wheat bread that we tested with the other mixers just because of time. We wanted to see the strength with the cinnamon roll, so that was our priority. But we got another hour with our mixer, so
we're making bread.
Yep.
We're gonna take advantage of every little bit of time. So we've added our warm water and our yeast. We're gonna add in a sprinkle of sugar. There's a lot of dough in there. It's creeping up. It's going over.
Oh no!
All right, we moved the arm away from the bowl and that helped with the climbing. And now the dough is just kind of coming together.